Hi, my name is Daniel Zipadelli. I'm the Brick Ninja, and I like to make obstacles out of Lego. This week we have 5 challenges, 5 days of building obstacles with me using bricks that you have at home. This video was brought to you by the Real Life Ninja Academy, where I like to train and do a lot of my Lego camps in the summer. If you have any questions, please feel free to visit my Instagram page at the Brick Ninja 1, or visit my Etsy store at the link below, where you can purchase more sets with easy to follow directions. I hope you enjoy these videos as much as I have. The trampoline, balance obstacles,
Quintuple step and rock wall.
warped wall, a mini Ninja Warrior course like you might find on American Ninja Warrior. Let's get started. This is day 1 building with the Brick Ninja, and I'd like to show you how to make a trampoline. Now this is one of the trampolines that I've made over the years, and it is a staple in most Ninja Warrior gyms and American Ninja Warrior courses. Now I'm going to show you how to make a simple trampoline, and then I'm going to show you how I make my trampoline. The reason I'm going to do both is because most of you may not have the bricks that I have to make this trampoline, but that's okay. We're going to use bricks that you might have at home. So to start, every trampoline has a base. So you can make the base using 2 2x4 bricks. Very simple. And you can attach them to any plate so that they won't move around. Then I like to use a hinged plate. Hinged plates come usually in 2 parts, or when you put them together, they become 1. And this hinge plate does exactly what it says. It can rotate up and down. So if you're making this using this hinge plate, you can add a 1x4 brick to the top, add the hinge plate to the top of that, and then if you have a 4x4 plate, which looks like this, you can attach it on the top of your hinge plate in the middle, and then make it as steep or shallow as you like. And that's as simple as you can make a trampoline. Now if you want to get a little bit more complex, you can put a white tile or plate in the middle, which is where you would hit the trampoline if you were doing it on the course. And then you can also make the sides come off like that. And we've made it a little bit more sophisticated. Now here I'm going to show you how to make my trampoline. I like to use these Technique connectors to make my base. And I use these really small axles, and I put them in between to make a C. So put one axle in between the 2 bricks to make a C, and do that again to the other side. It could be a C or a U, whatever you want to use. See how I have 2 of them? Then I put an axle on one of the C's, both one of the C's, and then I just connect them. And I make a little square. Okay? The next step, I usually take one of these 1x1 round studs and I put them in the holes. The reason I'm doing this is if I don't, I won't have any way of connecting it to, let's say, a base plate that I have. So I can connect it to any base plate and it's not going to move around. Now if you want it to move around, just don't put the studs on it, and you can move it around as much as you want. So now that I have my base, I like to use these pins. They're pins that have a stud on the top of it. Kind of hard to see. And I put those pins on one of the sides. So 2 pins on one of the sides. Then I take a 1x4 plate, any color you want if you happen to have it, and I put it on top of those pins. It's very similar to what we did with our simple build where we did a 1x4 brick. Except now, then I could take my hinged brick, connect it to that 1x4 right in the middle. I like to use a 2x2 plate on the top of that hinge just to make it come off the trampoline just a bit. And then I'm going to take what we built earlier, the 4x4 plate, and I'm going to attach that in the middle of the 2x2 plate that we just put down. And I'm going to turn it around so you can see on the side of it. Okay, once I have the 4x4 plate, I'm going to put that 2x2 tile, white tile in the middle. Now you can use a 2x2 white tile, or you could do what I did and use these studded bricks, which I really like. Let me get two out that I have here instead of breaking apart my trampoline. So you can use these 1x2 with a stud on top. I love these bricks. And you can put those in the middle, going up. And that way, a Jesse Graff or whoever you have minifigure can connect to it. If you just put this white tile, it's great, it looks great, but you can't connect anything to it. So it's more of a visual, and by using these tiles, you make it functional. You make it so that your build, you can have your figures on it, okay? Then what I like to do is I use these 1x4 plates. I put one on the bottom and one on the top. And then, see how there's nothing here and here? I like to use another, a 1x2 plate, two of them, and I connect it so it makes a nice square around those two 1x2 white plates that I have. And then a lot of my builds, I like using these smooth tiles. So, on the bottom of this, we had used a 1x4 plate. So this 1x4 tile I'm going to use on the sides. It makes the build stronger if you don't build one on top of the other. So if I'm just building here, and I build these bricks one on top of the other, it's not super strong. They're going to break apart really easily. But if I use this 1x2 brick and 1x4 brick, and I put a 1x4 over that crease there, it makes it a much stronger wall. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm alternating these bricks. And then I just finish it with these 1x2 tiles. And that's exactly how I make my trampoline. For any gymnast or ninja warrior out there, this is how I make my trampoline. And you could put your figure in the middle, and you can make it tilt as much as you like. And there we go. I hope you've enjoyed day one of making a trampoline with the Brick Ninja.